Hello and welcome to the show. On this episode, I'm going to be exploring trade. All right, so really quick before I get into this, I'm going to be taking a look at Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is a subscription service, online subscription service. I also want to share the coffees that I've got from Trade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to separate all this into a little series. So I want to make much smaller videos. I think I was originally inclined to share Trade and open up the coffee and try it and brew it and tell you what I think. In this video, I'm just going to tell you all about Trade. I'm going to show you some of the coffees that I have got, because actually I've got a couple packages here. I haven't opened these yet, so I don't even really know what's in them. But I'm going to check them out, and then in future videos on this series, I will go through each of these coffees individually. Okay, so as I said, Trade is an online subscription service. So the way this works on a base level is when you order coffee through Trade, Trade has roasting partners all around, and those roasting partners take the order, roast the coffee, package, and ship it to you. So you're not actually getting coffee directly from Trade, but you're getting them from the different roasting partners directly. So from a user experience, that's pretty great. You want to get your coffee from the roaster as much as possible. I haven't looked yet into how beneficial this is for the individual roasters. What I might do over time is contact, like, especially the smaller roasters, maybe a part of Trade, and see how beneficial this has been for them. I think this kind of partnership is easier for a larger roaster that's roasting continuously, that's doing a lot of bag shipments to consumers, and they can just fit this into their workflow. Sometimes it can be really difficult, I think, especially when it's like just a one-off thing to a new customer that's not even their customer, because the roaster's customer is Trade. I am the customer of Trade. So I think that's kind of the trade-off, if you will, for any of these like online subscription services is, yeah, I've got coffee from this roaster, which if you haven't seen yet, I haven't opened this, but they don't get me as their customer. So that's maybe something to think about. On the flip side, this service gives you the ability to explore a lot of different coffees, so that's pretty great. And maybe what I'll do here is actually overlay the website just to kind of go through it really quick. But when you start off, they have a really fun little quiz you can go through. And I actually ran into Trade a long time ago when they first started because of the quiz. Those of you who have gone through my quiz might know that I have an interest in that kind of thing, especially as it helps people get into different things, like an actually useful quiz that teaches you something. So if you haven't gone through my quiz, I'll link to it below. It's a very different style of quiz to Trade's. Trade's quiz is almost like a profiler. It's not a really in-depth one. I also have done like in-depth taste profiling before. I don't have anything up like that at the moment because I'm not selling any coffee right now. But their profiler is designed to make your first coffee that you get as appropriate to you as possible. So when you go through it, you'll see options like what is your experience level, what do you brew with, how do you like to drink your coffee normally, what are you interested in terms of a couple ranges, and from there they give you an initial recommendation and you can order that coffee directly. And then following from that, the idea is you make comments on your enjoyment of the coffee in your profile, and they pick other coffees for you. So it's kind of like this curated, guided sort of experience. You can also go in and pick coffee to get yourself. You can get larger bags as well. So it's an interesting upfront approach. There have been some other similar ones. Crema comes to mind. I did a video on them a while back, and I'll link to them below so you can check them out. So what I'm going to do right now is open up these two packages. But you see two different kinds of packaging here. I'm not sure what dictates what packaging is given. This might be their newer packaging because it looks much more sleek. They say this is 100% compostable, plant-based, which is kind of cool. I don't know about the shipping label though. You probably want to take that off. But let's go ahead and, well, it opens easily. All right, who do we have here? Okay. Necessary Coffee. I've actually not heard of them before. That's pretty nice. This is an Ethiopia, tastes like caramel, cooked peach. Looks like they have some thoughts on the back here. I'm going to save this for when I do the review on Necessary. I'm noting that this was roasted pretty much right when it was shipped to me. Excellent. Oh, and this comes with, okay, here. So some notes from Trade. Doing better together. How to compost our bags. Cut off the mailing label, remove it. Add the bag and grounds to your home bin. You know, whatever compost bin you have. Oh yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Just take off the label and then you can add your bag to compost. So that's pretty cool. I'm assuming that piece of cardboard is recyclable. All right, what is this? Oh, okay, I see. Just the order label and some notes on the coffee. But I think all that is on here. Okay, so that's a coffee from Necessary Coffee Roasters. There's going to be a video on them below. Not going to open that right now. Here's some other packaging. All right, I just had to get some scissors to open this. I can see from the shipping label, this is from Passion House. I think Passion House has been working with Trade for a long time. So I imagine that's why they have this this box, because that's probably how they were shipping for a long time. I bet the compostable bags are new. Liking the compostable bags. All right, so same kind of thing. Oh yeah, no little cardboard sheet that explains what it's about. But yeah, I bet this is their older packaging and the compostable bags are the new packaging. But there we go. Some Passion House coffee. This is interesting. The bag doesn't actually have the Passion House labeling on it. I mean, aside from this LSD blend, which I mean, there's no Passion House branding on this bag. I wonder if that's just what they do for Trade. But there we go. So you order through Trade, they fulfill those orders through the roasters, and then if you follow along, kind of update your account, you'll get more curated coffees depending on what you're enjoying or not enjoying. So that's Trade. I'll put a link to them below, and then I'm going to try out these coffees soon. And do some videos on them, or they'll be in the series after this. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.